We are anchored outside of Princess Cays and unfortunately received notice last night that our plan for the day, which was to go paddleboarding, has been canceled. And I don't know, John suspects that maybe because of the weather. We're actually worried about a hurricane coming through. But as it is right now, I will show you once we get outside. It looks like a beautiful day, and so we are thinking that we will still head over to the island and do floating around for a while. You can see that my hair is, I mean, it is ridiculous. I can't get it to stay put. But I have an appointment this afternoon to get it washed and blown out. So if I'm going to swim, I want to go into the ocean today and then keep my hair dry after it's blow dried until we get to St. Thomas, when we will go snorkeling again. We had lattes, which, they did not sweeten it, I don't think, but it's a little difficult. The coffee on this ship, yesterday I ordered macchiatos, which are supposed to have cream in them, and we just received straight shots of espresso, but I actually drank the espresso and it was good. So the coffee itself is good, but they don't customize it to what you order. So this morning I ordered lattes with caramel sauce and sweetener, and I don't think either of them are in there, but at least it has cream. And the other thing I ordered was this. This is from their mocktail menu. It's called a daiquiri sunrise. It's really good. I thought it was going to be a juice, actually, because it was in like the juice and mocktails menu. So when I saw the image, it looked like a glass of strawberry juice. But it's a blended thing. It's really good. Then we had egg McMuffin, princess muffin, and fruit plates. So light, healthy, and should hold us over to go to the island. Then we will come back. Instead of coming back at like 4 after paddle boating, I think we'll come a little earlier. We had stopped by the Catch by Rudi yesterday, hoping to change or confirm a specific seat for tonight, because I don't want to be at one of those sardine tables when we're paying $100 for the meal. You know, it's just, why are you sitting so close to people if it's a specialty restaurant? Anyway, the girl said, especially with a 7:30 reservation, you're just subject to what table's empty at the time you arrive. So if you can come earlier, I'd be happy to give you a specific table that's open. So if I can push my hair appointment a little bit earlier and then we can get to the restaurant a little earlier, it sounds like the best bet. Very simple beach bag today. I have 2 towels, sunscreen, and lip gloss lipstick. You can see behind me, clearly the deck cam needs to be cleaned, but it's a pretty day, and we are going to head over to the tender area and try to get on a boat and head over to Princess Cays, and we'll see you there. Okay, we were just at the elevator and John asked a lady if she was getting off because we're not sure where to go. But she said, yeah, but do you have your ID? I had to come back. Unless you have an ID with you or a picture of your ID on your phone, they won't let you off. So we are back to get those. All right, we are group 50. John went to ask the people giving out the water shuttle tickets whether Elite gets priority, because I know there's something about it, but I don't know if it's just like the first shuttle or what. Well, anyway, the guy said it's only the Elite member. So I could go get onto a water shuttle, but John can't. He has to wait for number 50 because it's not the cabin mate. It's only the Elite member. Thank you. All right, we tried to come and rent a float, which we weren't able to do online, and they have reserved all of them for the people that pre-ordered. So the only thing we could get were pool noodles. So we signed our paperwork and they said, come back here and pick the color you like. Let me show you. I have a bucket of noodles. I want a stiff noodle. I don't care about the color.
Say that again?
It needs to be able to float. Some of these look worn out. We'll see you in the water. All right, got my noodle, and we found one chair. So that's where we're gonna keep my bag while we're in the water. I'm actually surprised we found one, but we'll keep an eye out for another. And when we get out of the water, relax and have a cocktail before we go back to the ship. Weave our way through the clamshells. I snagged a second chair. So now we have a setup when we come out. I don't remember there being servers before.
This is owned by Princess.
Well, that's misinformation he's gonna regret. He just said, you don't even need to give him your room number. It's free here. It's owned by Princess. Oh, that feels nice. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Oh. Ooh. I think they have it right. It's just... This'll do. Thanks. Oh, that feels really good. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're with our noodle. There's the ship. Oh my gosh, it's like a mossy floor. Ooh. Okay. There's John with his phone, his GoPro, and his noodle. It's like taller than me out here, or deeper than me. Deeper than I am tall. So the difference between the noodle and the float is there's no cup holder. So you can't, or I mean, you could bring a cocktail, but probably not if you're trying to use your camera. So here is Princess Cays or Princess Cays with the Sun Princess in port for the first time. And it's about noon. So they were on the 50th tender boat ticket by the time we got over here. It's not noticeably more crowded than the last time we were here, but they also don't have that many floats. Like, where are the floats?
Yeah, there were literally like 3 dozen floats out here at least.
Yeah, they said that everything is sold out, but last time we were here, there were so many more people in those red and white floats.
I mean, like,
and I can count on one hand the number. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I see 6 of them. That's wild. And they were blowing them up as people showed up. They were all pre-blown up when we were here before. So anyway, that's strange. And also, we brought a float. We should have just brought it over from the ship. I just figured we could rent one. And anyway.
I think the vendor may not have gotten a memo.
Yeah. But what memo? Because any kind of ship that's coming here is going to have more than 6 people wanting a float. Anyway, this is how the crowd looks. Well, I have to say, for not being able to get a clamshell, not being able to get a float, and walking on shore just on group 50, we got a really good spot in the shade. We are having a margarita. It's pretty awesome. Cheers. We had an interesting observation yesterday after boarding. This cruise is the second one with the new Sanctuary collection. And it looks like people receive a big tote bag that says Sanctuary Collection on it. They also have a rose gold medallion. And so we were sitting in the dome in these beautiful cushioned chairs, which we ended up sitting in all night when it turned into a club too. I love those chairs. It's probably so far my favorite place on the ship. But anyway, those chairs are as nice as the old school Sanctuary seating. And the entire row of those in front of us on embarkation day was filled with people from the Sanctuary Club. like for whatever reason, they went and got their swag bags and then they came and chose to sit in the public area rather than staying in the sanctuary. I found that odd. But we'll see if that continues. Maybe they weren't open or something, but it just, I would think if you paid that much, why would you not be utilizing the sanctuary? Well, we have a pretty busy day ahead. We want to get back on the ship, change out of our swimsuits, go have lunch somewhere. Maybe we'll try the O'Malley's. Do you want to do that today? The Scotch egg is what I really want to try. That's the most exciting menu item that I've seen, other than the seafood tower that I want to try at the Catch. But the Scotch egg, it's like well, the way I make them is soft boiled in the middle, and then you surround them with pork and cook them, and they come out. Then when you cut them, the yolk is still runny, but I think that Princess makes them with a hard yolk. And the trick is really making the yolk soft. But whatever, I still want to see how they do it. And we have 2 casual restaurant meals included with our package, so I think we'll do that. And then I need to go get my hair done, so it's a rat's nest right now. I haven't done it since cruising with John. This will be my first time going back to the salon since our first voyage together. Hopefully the humidity doesn't defeat the whole thing over the next couple of days. Anyway, after my hair, then we're gonna go have dinner at the Catch tonight. So we wanna get lunch in before we're within like a 5-hour window of dinner. So let's go have fun. We're gonna catch the tender back and continue our day on board. We are on a very, very full boat back. So I'm gonna film because it's right at the front. This is the pulled pork burrito and a chicken taco. John got the lamb shawarma. I'm gonna try one of these. Premium cocktail margarita, tequila, wonky limes, and triple sec. I don't think they should advertise they use wonky limes. Does that mean like discards? That's how they make hot dogs. All the wonky meat gets thrown into the casings. Anyway, this has no added sugar, so it's the one cocktail that we told them we'll try on the minibar.
Hopefully we like
There
it.
it looks like.
Does it taste wonky? It's wonky. It's not bad though.
Yeah.
With some ice it'd be good.
Mm-hmm. It's okay.
And it's not overly sweet, which is nice.
Yeah. We'll take it. All right. This is my hair before. Shattered glass. So we're going midship. There is a football game that people are talking smack to each other about.
To me, you give it to number 24. And you try to plow it in. Going into the locker room, you got to try and let Chuck take this in. Remember the Browns get it to start the second half. Pitch play. Yeah.
6 to 7. All right, so the salon is somewhere behind this glass. Figure out how to get in. They're gonna see me coming and run and hide. Nobody wants to do this hair. Fitness studio, wellness studio, and photo studio. This says Lotus over there. No, Lotus Fitness Center. I'm surprised nobody's out here trying to lure you. Where's this salon?
For hair nails, I'll just go that way.
Oh,
just turn to your right side.
Thank you. They usually have people trying to fish you in. Oh, getting an injection. That seems good. Hi.
It's her birthday, so I have to get a picture.
Bye. Is your birthday today?
Yeah.
Happy birthday. So you want to look different?
Yes. All right, look at this. She was able to, she did a treatment. So it was a exfoliation on my scalp and then a bond repair thing so that she could comb through it because it was going to be impossible. She said if I put any kind of curls, it wouldn't hold anyway and it would be closer to my regular curls faster. So that's why we did this. I can run my fingers through it. That's a beautiful cocktail. I just came back from my hair and John hung up these little danglies. Beach ball, squirt gun, snorkel. Hopefully we'll get to go snorkeling. Flamingo. How cute. Thank you. And flip-flops in here. Oops, I already knocked one down. That's cute. We are dressed. I knocked one of those things off almost immediately when I walked in. But we are going to the Catch by Rudi for dinner tonight. And we already paid the $45 each for it. But they have a seafood platter that I've been really wanting to bake. I mean, I want to try it, but mainly I want to see it. And I haven't seen anybody review it. So if it's $30, we're talking about it. I think it's $30 for the tower. But if it's $30 each, I think that's too expensive. But we will see what's on it. If they have a display of it at least, maybe I can just get a video. We had a 7:30 reservation, but when we went there yesterday, the girl said if we show up early, we may be able to pick a table where it's not a sardine seat. So that's what we're gonna try and do. It is 5:05. I'm wearing these earrings that my friend Jeanette gave me for my birthday. I think they're really pretty. They're dangly. She had them delivered the day before we left. So, thank you, Jeanette. Pivot. Pivot. So we are in the Catch by Rudi. We have had, I think, 4 servers, if not 5, come by and talk with us, giving the drink menus and the options for the food, and now we're waiting for the appetizers. We've had a cocktail to start, and John's going to be having a red blend, and I'm having champagne with dinner because I'm having fish and he's having surf and turf. We have had so many awesome servers already come by and talk with us. There's a guy named Craig who has the exact same glasses that John has.
Yes, man, has good taste.
No, come on, put them on.
That is pretty awesome. Twins.
Yes.
I do feel like we're being, well, from the moment we sat down until we ordered, we were a little bit rushed. to place the order, but the food is not coming out too quickly, so that's good. I'm hoping the first thing that comes out will be our special platter, and we're going to put it here so that we can show it to you. But so far, the food has been really delicious, and the cocktails, make sure you plan to have at least one.
And if she sits on the tree, because exactly.
So we are doing the Fantastic Journey for 2. We'll show you that. We're having it as an appetizer.
Sea shore, the steak and lobster.
Oh my gosh, how cute!
Little oyster dishes.
Thank you.
So cute.
That is the cutest dressing container.
Please enjoy it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I got
This one
tuna
looks like a
salad.
little oyster.
Oh, John got calamari. Awesome. Thank you. Wow. Oh my gosh. That's wild. So what are you going to dig into first?
Well, I think we should start with some oysters. What this is. Let's see what this is.
Looks like onion and...
That's like a vinegar.
But you need a lemon.
I would say this is more.
The creamy sauce goes on the oyster.
Sure.
Yum. I like the little flower garnish. Dip it in the creamy.
Try it.
Oh, me too. You like, or you like to fight? I don't think I was that clothing. Wow, thank you for spoiling me, kiddo. You're amazing. Oh, thank you. Your sweet is even more than my husband.
Wow.
Can you imagine? Yes.
Wow. This is pretty epic.
You're too kind. That's perfect. Thank you.
Let me see your meat. Wow.
Thank you.
Mine, you can see, I basically... Wow. That's huge. That looks good. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Did you use some of this?
It's really good.
Look at that. That is so pretty.
If you like more potatoes or ratatouille, please let me know.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Beautiful. Thank you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Harry. Happy birthday to you. Bravo.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
God bless you.
That was really some restaurant, I think.
Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? You've been out running fences so now, but you're a hard one. I know that you got your reasons. These things that are pleasing you.
Oh my gosh, we just got back to the cabin. Happy birthday. Look, I have an R in there and miss. How cute. A little towel cake. Okay, we are back in the cabin with the decorations and the towel cake, which is so cool. I've never seen one of those. And John just brought out a couple gifts, which you shouldn't have, because you already got me my iPad and my 2 pairs of shoes and my seafood platter and my dinner. Okay, well, let's see. Should I open one in particular?
No. Unrelated goods.
Okay.
Well, they're related to be weird.
Oh. Magiquarium? This is where you can like grow real sea monkeys. How does that work? Didn't you say they're like dehydrated?
Yeah.
How do they come to life?
They're brain shrimp.
How do they come to life?
Magically. You said you always wanted some and you didn't.
I
get
know,
them.
because I didn't understand how they could... Oh my gosh. Thank you. I still don't get how they can come to life. They're freeze-dried. Like, is it like an insect that they just are
They're brain shrimp.
stagnated? Saying they're brine shrimp does not explain how they come back to life. How could they be unanimated? Anyway, okay, well, thank you.
Every kid should have sea monkeys.
Gauges. Oh, for the grill?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yay, we got a Blackstone, so now I can know how hot I'm cooking things. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have to...
You basically stick them right on the grill and they're temperature indicators.
Have you guys had sea monkeys, or do you understand how can they come in a box and then be alive? This has blown my mind since I was a child. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you. Last night, the medallion system was not working. I tried to order espresso to be delivered to our cabin, and right after placing that order, the whole system went down. And it kicked me out, logged me out, said I wasn't even on a sailing. When I tried to look up the booking number, it didn't work. So that started around 5, and then when it came back, it was like 10:15 because we were finishing the Lavana show, which was really good. Because the reservation system wasn't working as part of this outage, we had traditional dining at 7:30 scheduled, and I told John, okay, you have not experienced traditional dining. I love it, but there are some weird culture things about traditional dining that you have to know, like that everybody lines up in front of the traditional dining room early because their doors are going to open all at once, and then you sit down, everyone's on the same schedule. So it's very different from the My Time or whatever they're calling the no reservation area. The upper deck is the non-reservation people, or you can have a reservation, but it's varied per night, and you can also walk in anytime. Well, walking from midship to that area, we saw a line that went all the way past Crown Grill. As we tried to make our way through to the area to go downstairs, I said to someone, "Oh, excuse me, we're not trying to cut in front of you. We just need to get to the stairs." And then I asked them, "Are you in line for the dining room?" And he said, "Yeah, we are waiting, but the reservation system is down." And I said, "Oh, yikes." Well, I didn't register that he meant no reservations were being honored. So then as I kept moving my way down, he said, like, if you have a reservation downstairs or upstairs, it's not working. You'll have to come back, trying to save you the trip. And I said, oh my gosh. So we turned around, went back to the end of the line. And I thanked the guy for letting me know, because we would have gone 2 flights down and then back up. Anyway, so we were behind this couple, and John and I were looking at the ship. They have like a 3D ship there, talking about how they took Park, what is it called? Park Avenue, the top deck, kids park. They took it off. Anyway, so this couple in front of us, I think, was listening, and then we waited in line for 20 minutes. Finally turned the corner, and the dining room was still a ways off. Like, I thought we were turning the corner and that was the door to the dining room, but no, there was still 40 people ahead of us in line at least. Well, the maitre d' and the hostess started coming out and saying, well, do we have any parties of 4? Do we have any groups, anyone? And I could tell that the lady in the couple in front of us was scheming to get a table. And I told John, she's going to turn around and offer to share a table with us so that we can get in. So you want to share a table? And literally, as I'm saying that, she's asking her husband, should we ask them to share a table? So I hadn't even finished asking John when she turned around and said, okay, they're going to say anyone have a table for 4, and we're a group if they do that. And we're like, yeah, we're on board. So they did come and ask us, any groups of 4. So we were like, yeah, we're all together. Well, then they seated us at a window. It was like a beautiful table, right? It was kind of dark by that point, but still you could see the water, and you never get a window in the main dining room. So their names are Yolanda and James. And actually, James is legally named John. So that was the first thing that we introduced each other and realized her birthday is within a few days of mine. So they always do a cruise right around this time of year to celebrate her birthday week. So anyway, it was really cool. We sat there and we had a great dinner with them, and it was just like old school cruising. And the one thing they aren't bringing back with traditional dining is the ability to say, I want a set time, I want the same table and waiter, but I will want to share my table with 4, 6, or 10 people. I used to choose the largest table and sit there so that I could meet a group of friends when I was sailing solo and know people. So this was an interesting way to like have that experience for one night, and hopefully we'll see them around the ship. But yeah, that was a really good dinner experience. We also have not seen our table in the dining room. So tomorrow will be day 3, and that will be the first time that we see where we're seated. And hopefully by not being there tonight, we didn't like earn ourselves a corner cubbyhole type thing. All right, the ship is rocking. We are heading, I think, to Good Spirits because we have about 40 minutes before the show starts, and then go to the DJ in the Dome. See the gold up top.
So what's that?
I don't know, Starry Night or something. I'm gonna stir all the gold in, and I bet it will be even more amazing. Wow. Look at that. See if it tastes as good as it looks. I'm chewing ginger. It does not taste as good as it was. And or how you would expect a golden, sparkly black cloud to taste. However that would be. It's like this.
The Princess Arena, for some of you, might look a little different than it did yesterday. Each evening when you come in, it's going to look different. The stage might be up, the stage might be down. It has lots of different configurations. He's performed with Cirque du Soleil, but tonight he is here for you. And even some of you could be part of the show. Yes, no one is safe tonight. But please make some noise for the fantastic, the Mighty Quinn!
Gentlemen, stand side by side. Hold the weapons up in the air nice and high. Blade facing up. Blades facing up. Blade, very good. America, Canada, face each other, and fight. You can do it. Yep, I'm ready. Nice throw. Whatever this is. Yeah. Mike, that was amazing. Toronto, you got this. 1, 2, 3. Oh! I like how he did this. As if he was the one who received the crazy throw. Toronto, look at me. Calm down. Relax. I can see you're nervous. Let's take one step forward. A little like this. It's a push. 1, 2, 3. Big clap for Champ for Toronto, everyone. He's amazing. He risked his life for your entertainment. Everyone stop clapping. It's too much pressure. I'm gonna go in a full circle. When I get to the front, I'm gonna do a double spin. When I catch it, go crazy. This took me 20 years to master. Could have been a lawyer. Waste of time. My dad's more proud of my brother and he's in jail. Wait for a while.
They go all the way down the hall, even way far away. But the longer he stayed out, the closer people got. The first pictures they took way down the hall. Last pictures he took, we were literally standing over the body. Taking a selfie way in the back. Where the fellas at? Fellas, make some noise in this room. Fellas.
Whoa.
Don't even trip, fellas. No lies like that.
As you said, the distinct environments, they're so isolated.
Okay, is he the best husband you've ever had?
He's the only husband I've ever had.
How did you meet him?
In high school.
Oh, childhood sweethearts.
We were
Okay, and how long have you been married?
51 years.
Oh, congratulations!
Thank you.
I can't even get somebody to like me for 51 days. So what advice would you give me to get married?
I really don't know.
Oh, okay. You maybe don't.
Alright, it is almost midnight. We're heading back to our cabin, calling it a night, and it's a sea day tomorrow. So maybe we'll get back to the cabin in time to put a door hanger for breakfast out. But anyway, it's been a really good birthday. Princess celebrates well. And we'll see you tomorrow for a day at sea before we get to Puerto Rico.